Chess. 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 We all love a bit of chess. But you know what I don't love? The fact that everyone's chess pieces ranking is so objective. It's always like, what are the best opening? No, we are doing what is definitive, what needs to be known. Every chess grandmaster secretly knows this. This is what we don't want to tell you. I have an elo about like, I don't know, I don't play chess. And I'm going to be giving you the definitive tier list of the best chess pieces to do. And that includes every single one of these sports. They're all individual. The same guy. Timmy over here, not same as Jimmy over here. They're different. Some of them can be pedophiles. Specifically you, knight number one. But, you know, we'll get into that. But, you know, let's start off with Timmy. This is the number one. Now, you're probably thinking, this guy, he's on the far left, he's first on board, he's, you know, ready for action, he's gonna go jump straight in. You'd be wrong. Timmy is on the offender register. Now, he may not look at you, he may just look like a number pawn. That's what he wants you to think of. Now, you'd be like, oh, first the best, you know? It's not. You ever heard first worst, second best? There's a reason for that. Timmy, he wants to be first because he knows all the children are going to pick the one first. Furthest left is where your hand's going to be. He wants to get grabbed. He's a paedophile. Second, we got Larry. Now, Larry, yeah, he's alright, but you couldn't kiss Larry. You know, you've seen my Spongebob where it's like, be like Larry. You'd want to be like Larry, but you wouldn't want to be with Larry. Larry, I'm sure he's great, you know, lovely guy, nothing wrong with him. However, he's not really dateable. He's like the coolest guy you'll ever meet. Yeah, it's kind of useless, you know, he doesn't really do much. Okay, now this guy, don't know his name, but look at him, he's quite handsome. I'll give him that, look at that bridge there. Like, Larry, he's got a bit of a cone shit there. But this guy, whoever he is, honestly, porn number 3 in the comments, please. Just phone number, email, Instagram, Snapchat, fucking Telegram, I don't know. Give me something. I'll hit you up and we can chat, This is Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy. Now, you're probably thinking, Jeremy? Seems like an alright guy. You know, it's not 1000% anything but names. But I'd say Jeremy. It's a bit of a shit name. You know, how many handsome guys do you know called Jeremy? It's like the equivalent of being called Jeffrey. You know who does look at Jeremy and goes, damn, Jeremy's hot. Jeremy's wife. Jeremy's a married man. He's trying to cheat. If you're Jeremy's wife, leave. Get out of there. You can do better than Jeremy. But, you know, if you're me, I'll let him cheat. That's my personal opinion, you know, we don't need to care about. Alright, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Where's Jimmy gonna go? Ooh, 1000%. I didn't need to put a suspense, but you really think I'm gonna put Jimmy in any one of these? You know what, actually? No, Jimmy's got his own room. Because you know how good Jimmy is. Jimmy is elite. You can't beat Jimmy. Jimmy, pawn number 5. Every time I fucking go. Isn't it like pawn to e5 is like the best move ever? I'm pretty sure E is like the 5th letter of the alphabet. It's literally the 5th letter of the alphabet. I'm so good. Yeah. He is number 5. He is the best. He is Jimmy. And then we got his little brother, Stinky. I thought Stinky's got to be a millionaire. It's a bit of a shit name. You're like, oh, you have your friends and you go, oh, who's your partner? Oh yeah, it's pawn number 6. And they're like, oh really? What's his name? Stinky. You don't want to be called Stinky. However, if Stinky's on the news in the Forbes top, you know, 30 under 30, then maybe people go, oh, you're dating Stinky. Good on you. Pawn number 7, he's a strange one, you know. He's not quite a nonce, but he's kind of nameless. So it would be, you know, just friends. But even at that, it would be, you know, end of friends, because I don't think, he's not one of those friends you, like, message you go, hey, you wanna hang out, or, hey, let's play some games later. It'll be like that guy that you, I don't know, you're at work and you go, yeah, that's pawn number 7. He's chill. We go for drinks sometimes, but it's with a group. You wouldn't go, you know, you wouldn't go one-on-one, you wouldn't go twos with him. Alright, pawn number 8. Need I say what's the same reason? It's just go for right-handed kids. First thing right-handed kid sees, grabbing it, it wants to be felt. Alright, now a bishop. Look at the structure. Bishop number 1. It's got a ball there. Easy win. Now it's got ridges, you know, make sure it feels good. No ball number 2. Some people, they say don't go all the way. But if you're not going to go all the way, why go at all, you know? You don't go on the fisherman's boat just to catch, you know, a carp. You go there to catch the whole fucking ocean. Maybe even a whale. Moby Dick wasn't written by some geezer for a reason, you know? Now bishop number 2. Right. This one, a little more serious, right? I don't know how I feel about bishop number 2. I saw him, you know, looking at the primary school. Year 6 exam playing around. And he was having a quick peek. I mean, yeah. He's a bishop. But boy, you really need to stop this stereotype. Look at bishop number 1. Phasma, he's sleek, he's perfect. Never doing wrong. Honestly, he probably donated to a primary school. Bishop number 2 was staring at. But bishop number 2 is basically just going, yeah. I know how bishops have a reputation. And you know that reputation? I'm going to induce it. And everyone goes, oh, bishops are paedophiles. Because of you, bishop number 2. Be like bishop number 1. But until you be like bishop number 1 and get your act together, go to therapy, you know. You're staying in this endless history. Need I say more? Is that the king or the queen? That's the king. The king, he's already in here, you know. Okay, you know. So I'm just going to put it up. I think the king is probably the richest piece. No, I'm no gold digger. Right? I'm not exactly, you know, Amber or anything. I'm not going to be stealing people's funds, suing them for shitting and that kind of thing. But he's already rich, and I'd be a lot more open on willing to date the king if he was, you know, handing me a cheeky fiver, even if it has his face on it. Obviously, you see most new. I don't even know what notes they are, but he's got the king's face on it. Fucking terrified of pulling that one and like, ooh, horses. We don't condone that at all. I'm not one of those strange people. And I know someone out there thinks the horse beast attractive. And if that is you, turn yourself in. I'm not going to do it for you. We're all the opposite. Alright, we're all mature here. We're all over 13 here. And by the age of 13, you should know that liking horses is not okay. So if there's anything about here, can't be in gym obviously, you know, keep out my comments. Honestly, just click off it. I fucking dislike it as well. Yeah, I'll take the engagement. Oh, the queen. Obviously, nothing can beat Vaseline, and nothing can beat Jimmy. What's her name, you know? Slay Queen in it. She is the queen, the best piece you could probably choose. And, you know, if you wanted someone better, just go for Jimmy. You know, it's, I know, okay, I know bishop number 1 is out, is like above it. However, I would argue the queen is better, yeah? And we finish it off with a castle. Oh, I know, it's called a rook. So, you know, who called it a rook? A rook. You know what a fucking rook is? Let me look at this. Rook. It's a bird. It's a fucking bird. So, I don't want to hear any of that. It's a rook, not a castle. It looks like a castle. It's got a big old tower. I could call it the tower if I really wanted. That would piss someone off. So, no, it is not a rook. That's a fucking bird. It's a tower. No, this one's bad. I feel like this one, he's not just a rook. He's a chat. Look at that. He is fucking jacked. This guy, he's got the ridge there. He's got that flat ridge here. He could beat you if he could probably do a lot more than beat you if I could probably beat the shit out of you for no reason. But he is absolutely jacked. However, if everyone enters, because he's probably on like tren or something, or testosterone tablets, and that means he's probably going to start tweaking at anything. Now, this guy's a rook, this guy's a castle. I would say, you know, the rook is a cooler name, it's more of a jockey name, you know. It's a bit more of a douchey name, hence why I don't like the name. However, if I put this guy lower, the rook will probably come out of my chess set, which I've got a little ice cream tub over with, and beat the shit out of me. So yeah, that is the definitive chess tier list. Wow, look at, I made a logo for it. Appreciate the logo. And subscribe. It's like a fucking 8-minute video or something.